You probably didn't expect this GTA 5 video from me, but we are just going to talk about GTA 6 and mainly the downfall of COD and how I think GTA 6 will just completely obliterate COD and it'll open Activision's eyes. Hopefully, I don't think it will, but it hopefully will. First of all, GTA 6, if it even gets sold at a $70 price tag, which if it does, it's going to be I don't care, it's going to be Game of the Year. Wukong, which I'm pretty sure was released this year, I could be so wrong. I don't pay attention to games like that. I just hear about it. But, GTA 6 will definitely be Game of the Year. It'll sell... God, the amount of copies it'll... Jeez, I can't even fathom the amount it'll sell. If Rockstar isn't greedy and doesn't price it at a higher price tag. But Activision and every other game studio is hoping that they price that at 100 so they can start pricing their games at 100. Like, isn't that so greedy? Isn't that so greedy? Like, come on. You're supposed to keep consumers, not drag them away. Like, what? I get whales keep the game alive, and yes, whales do keep the game alive, because without whales, whales keep the game alive because they have to keep paying for stuff, and money keeps the game alive, so that the whales are there so the casual players can play casually. In my opinion, I don't know if that's how it works for every game, but that's for every industry, whatever, yeah. I don't know if that's how it works for every game, whatever, but that's just how I see it. Call of Duty with the whole Verdansk thing, in my opinion, feel like Verdansk is just, it's gonna fumble, it really is. They can make it as original as possible, it's just not gonna work. People want the old engine back. It's what they want. They don't care about the Black Ops 6 UI thing all over Warzone. They want the Verdansk 2019, 2020, feel. They want that nostalgia, that dopamine hit, that Car 98K, that OTS 9, throwing knife heartbeats, and yes, I'm throwing out what I personally used. They want that nostalgia back, even though nostalgia is such an annoying thing to talk about, because literally everybody is like a fiend for nostalgia. It's, if we can all just move on from nostalgia, then maybe game studios won't use nostalgia as a microtransaction. That may sound stupid, but eventually they're going to lock nostalgia behind microtransactions. Like, for example, how most people didn't like pay-to-win shit, even though COD is basically already pay-to-win in a sense, in my opinion. Like BO3, for example, with the supply drops, even though it's my favorite game, you have to either spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get COD points in order to even get a chance to get a weapon, but even then you gotta gamble. Yeah, it's just, that whole system is fucked, but it just makes your mind want more and more and more because you're gambling, and it makes you more, it's just it's a psychological fuckery. But I probably have not talked about much of why it's going to destroy or anything, but I just think that the price tag itself will destroy, not the price tag, that sounds stupid too, not the price tag, but I feel like the market will just destroy COD. It's just, COD has been going at a deep, subtle, and fast downhill ever since after Modern Warfare 19, this shit has been going downhill. And then around Modern Warfare 3, it had a little bit of an uphill because Sledgehammer decided to step up their game. And yeah, they decided to please us just a little bit. But Activision is... They're biting on that, or not biting on it, but they're literally fishing with nostalgia. Nostalgia is on a hook, on a fishing rod, and they're tossing it out and reeling it to a fucking lake of us gamers, and us gamers are just trying to fight for the damn hook, and they're just pulling as many of us in the. It's fucked. It's literally how I'm seeing it. And I may sound a little like hard to, not hard. I may sound just like I'm trying to get stuff out, but it's just because I got a lot I want to say, but I ain't got that much time to say it in. I've only got like 6 minutes to get out what I want to say. But, I feel as if Call of Duty will suffer from the success and the hype of GTA 6, and it will maybe, hopefully, open Activision's eyes. And if it does open Activision's eyes, and if they do listen to the community, then it'll just, we'll be flourishing again. We'll just be back to booming. But no, as long as we have those old-headed 80-year-old suit and ties in the damn office, there is no Call of Duty. Call of Duty has no fucking soul. Without soul, there is no game. Sure, there's mechanics, this, that, and the third. But it's also part of the reason I feel like the new generation also kind of ruined COD, because they're a lot fast. Okay, that sounds stupid of me to say that, but the new generation is a lot faster. Their response time and reactive time is a lot faster than us, so it's easier for them to maneuver, and the reaction time is faster. It's just easier to react to things and kill fast. Yeah, and then we get mad because our reaction time isn't as fast, but we don't blame it on that. But GTA 6, on the other hand, I guess I'm gonna switch off in between topics. GTA 6, on the other hand, with the second trailer, people are wondering when it's gonna come out, and in my opinion, I believe it's gonna come out when the game gets close to releasing. So, like, probably a month or and a half, maybe two and a half months before the game gets released, maybe GTA will drop that trailer 2, just like TGG said. I mean, I'm not going to quote him on it, but I'm just going to take his word for it, that they're probably going to end up dropping at the very end, whenever it's close to release date, because just like the creator said, that he wanted to maintain the hype and the momentum, and he wanted to maintain it instead of making it just rush up extremely high and then not be what it was supposed to be. I probably make no sense saying that, but I do feel like he is trying to take his time with it, because they said that they have enough resources and ideas to make GTA games for the next 50 or 20, 30 years or something like that. So realistically, if each GTA game is going to take 10 years to come out with, then maybe he's just trying to, I sound weird saying that, but I replay what I sound like whenever I get done with these cut comms, and I sound so stupid. It honestly makes me mad, but I just deal with it. But I honestly feel like he's maintaining the hype because he knows that GTA has to last 10 years. It has to. He's not gonna sit there and put so much content and ideas and real reality. Fuck, I can't say the word reality into a game just for it to last 10 years. No, he wants it to last a decade. GTA 5 has lasted more than a fucking decade. That was his goal. BO6, though, on the other hand, it's not gonna go well. It's really not. BO2 sequel, that might help the community. I highly, highly, highly doubt it.
My eyesight's fine.
Verdansk isn't gonna do anything. It's just not gonna do anything. BO6 is done for. Verdansk hasn't even come out, and I'm saying it's done for, but that's just because they're relying on nostalgia, and nostalgia, in my opinion, is not what's gonna bring me back. It's probably what's gonna bring back a couple hundred players, but it's not what's gonna bring me back. You wanna bring me back, take out SBMM and put jetpacks back in the COD and give us something that actually, a skill gap, give us that. That's what I want. I want a challenge. I don't want my handheld. I want a fucking challenge. Yes, SBMM does give you that challenge, but it gives you that psychological manipulation that you're actually better than what you actually are. When in reality, you're worse than what you're worse than what you think you are. And I probably stutter a lot in these, but I'm just trying to, yeah, this is literally all gonna be in one take. There's no cuts, no nothing. I said it's gonna be a cut com, but it's all gonna be one take, no cuts, no nothing. So if I mess up my words or stutter, this is all one take, no cuts, no nothing. If you do like this type of content style, all cuts, no nothing, just authenticity, then make sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you want more. I guess I'll try to get the motivation to post more. I've got like 2 minutes to talk about some more random shit, so the player count, that's what I wanted to bring up. The player count, yes, the player count for COD has fucking shrunk. It's gonna get less than 30,000. It's going to. In my opinion, it might get less than 40. I think, is it already below 40,000? I don't know. I'll probably throw up the player count currently for this month, and then I'll compare it to GTA 5, and then the comparison is probably a lot. It's not on the screen. I'll just put it up there. But that's how bad BO6 is doing compared to GTA 5. And GTA 5 has been out for a whole decade longer than BO6 has. And keep in mind, GTA 5 has also been a game that's been out for over a decade, and Call of Duty the franchise has been out for over 20 fucking years and still can't maintain the player count that GTA has. Like, what? Makes no fucking sense. At least now it can't. It was able to years ago, but when I say years ago, I mean during Warzone times. I don't care about the whole 2022, 2023, 2024. Fuck those CODs. The 2020, the 2019, the 2021 era, yeah, that was the Warzone era for me personally. So, but if you want me to talk about more games or whatever, just leave a like. Like I said, comment and subscribe. Probably the only cut in this because there was a beep going on and I didn't want that to be in the video. But yeah, that's the only other cut in this entire video. But if I find the motivation to post more and edit and just talk just about then I will. I'll probably just end up talking about random shit that goes on or how I feel about certain shit or different things, and I probably will just put it in with a game behind it and just me talking in the background, and if people seem to like it, then I'll keep posting it. But I've also got to figure out the algorithm. But I've said it like 4 or 5 times, but I don't really care if you do at this point. Just it just lets me know that you like the content. So yeah, if you want, you can like, comment, and subscribe, like I said, for the 5th time. I'll see you next time, whenever that may be. Peace.